Masters and an Open. Nice. So at least it gives me 2 shots to win.
Welcome to the 3-Zo Show. You're here with your host, Mona, and I'm joined by Jessica Perales, a bodybuilder in Houston. And we're excited because she's going to be competing in Team Universe. Jessica?
Yes, I'll be competing in Team Universe in Teaneck, New Jersey, July this summer. Depending on how I do at that show, I'm also booked to do Masters Nationals as well.
Great. So we just, went around the gym today and kind of give us a little overlook about what you do and how you train. Do you want to go into a little bit more detail about what it is that you do specifically? Because I know that we were kind of, obviously you don't have a camera following you around in the gym all the time. So just tell us a little bit about your routine and how you prepare for something like that.
Currently, right now, I am training 5 days a week. It's split up between, I do legs twice and then, upper body and back on another day. I'm currently doing about 6 days of fasted cardio, about 45 minutes, and that's just to help me come down a little bit. But other than that, I mean, it's every day. The meals is the biggest part. Nutrition is probably the biggest part.
It's the hardest part, right?
Oh yeah, it's definitely the hardest because I like to eat.
So tell me a little bit about what your diet consists of or doesn't consist of in my case.
My diet is pretty well balanced. I mean, for the first time, I'm able to eat a lot of food, which is pretty good. I eat about 6 meals a day, and I have 2 protein shakes with that. It's high protein. I have a high mixture of fats and carbohydrates, so I can keep my energy levels up so that I can train hard.
How long have you been doing this bodybuilding thing? How long has this been part of your life?
It started on probably about 3 years ago. Was my first competition where I actually tried to do bikini and figure,
nice.
It didn't really work because my body has a lot of muscle. Which I did okay. I did my first NPC show in Texas last November, and where I won the overall division, and which qualified me for Team Universe last year, where I did my first pro qualifier.
So it sounds like you have to work your way up. It sounds like
definitely. I mean, you have to win a local show that's a national qualifier before you can move on to compete for your pro card.
Oh, okay.
So besides the bodybuilding and the everything else that you have going on in your life, tell us a little bit more about yourself as a person, your hobbies, your likes, dislikes.
Sure.
Single, not single.
Oh yeah. Well, I work for a contract manufacturing company here in Houston. I work in the oil field industry, so I'm a full-time worker.
Right.
And a mom. I have 3 children.
Wow.
My 2 little girls are still at home with me, and we're very busy with their schedule and their training. I'm a power lifter, a softball player, tumbling, cheer.
These are your kids?
Yeah, these
your
are my
kids. Are power lifters?
Oh yeah, my daughter is a power lifter.
How old is she?
She's 16. Yeah. So I mean, between our regimens, we're all very, very busy, and unfortunately, I am single, but I'm still waiting on my king that God has waiting for me.
Yeah, all right.
Not unfortunately.
Right.
Single people have a lot of fun too. That's crazy.
The kids,
I
know.
Kids.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so great to see. Obviously the nutrition and the health part. A lot of parents, either don't have that in their family.
Right, and the kids eat just like the parents.
Kids eat whatever the parents eat. So it's good to have that nutrition and that portion part of your family and your everyday life.
It really is. I mean, they're kids and they still get cheat meals just like I do. But I'm about to start tightening it up now. I mean, now that I'm getting ready for the show, there's no more cheat meals unless my nutritionist tells me. And I've been working with a guy named Dave Kalick out of California. He's been very key. And my personal trainer is Juan Araujo. I've been with him 3 years, and of course I have opposing coaches and.
Right.
It's a team effort.
It's a team effort.
Get, prepared. It's not something you just pick up and start doing by yourself. Generally, you have to get a team together and to start competing for these things, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's a lot easier than trying to do it by yourself because I've always worked out. It's just I never knew how to get my body to that condition, and a lot of that has to do with the training and nutrition.
Right.
So would you say you've always worked out? Did you do athletics in high school?
I mean, I was cheer, I played softball, I did the whole thing in high school, growing up. So I mean, I was always active, and I've always worked out,
Right.
but never like this.
So when did it click over to, okay, I want to do this as professionally as I can?
Well, the funny thing is, I switched trainers, and where I met my trainer Juan, and he's like, man, you have a great physique, you got to think about competing. I'm like, heck no, I was like partying, drinking, smoking,
Right.
totally not this lifestyle. And like 6-9 months later, I mean, I was on stage.
Nice.
Wow, 9 months later. Is that generally the time frame, or was that pretty fast?
For me, it seemed pretty fast, but like I said, I've always worked out, so it's just a matter of fine-tuning my body to get certain things to come out. And I'm still working on my body every day. You know, I had to bring my shoulders out, and still working on the glutes and hamstrings area.
Right.
So there's always something you can fine-tune
to improve on.
So yeah.
So how old are you?
I'm 35.
Because you said that meant that you can compete for a certain.
Yes, this qualifies me to compete in Masters division as well as the Open.
So the
at
age
Team
restriction.
Yeah, you have to be 35 and over.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Do you know what the reason is
Well,
behind that?
it just kind of evens the kill. You know, you got these younger girls coming in, you know,
Right.
banging bodies, and
Right.
these mommies like me coming in, which, I mean, we can still do it, but it just kind of evens it out a little bit, gives everybody another chance, you know?
Right.
So I'm excited about it because I get to compete in Open and in Masters as well.
And you guys will see these pictures on our website. And
35, 3 kids? No way I believe it.
No,
No way.
You said that. I know you guys can't see me, but my mouth dropped open.
Right.
And I was like, don't I feel like crap right now? Like, what the hell's my excuse?
Right. Yeah.
No, I'm just like, I mean, it really is
It's
inspirational.
impressive.
It's very
Yeah.
impressive. I mean, there's moms out there, you know, you can start doing this whenever, and it's just about getting a routine, getting it in your life, right, and just kind of
It just depends
pushing
on
yourself.
Yeah, it just depends on what you want. I mean, if this is what you want to do, then you go at it just like anything else.
Right.
And this is by far the most hardest thing I've ever done in my own personal life. You know, physically for me.
Right. Mentally.
Mentally
and
too.
emotionally.
I mean, it is.
Food is very emotional for me.
Oh, it is too. I love food.
Right.
Food is definitely emotional. So
You know, and I'm an emotional eater. When I'm stressed or, you know, I'm
Right.
sad, I just want to like pig out.
Right.
And I have to like switch that out to like beast it out in the gym.
Right.
Instead,
Especially
you know?
in the gym, yeah.
And I'm the world's worst cheater, so I battle myself.
So
food.
So what was your biggest challenge? Like, was it an injury, or was it what was your biggest challenge?
Well, my biggest challenge has always been for interpersonal relationships.
Okay.
They've always been hard for me, you know. Started young, had kids young.
Okay.
I've always been independent, worked, had a career, the kids, and
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
Capricorn, yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of hard-headed.
That's what I was about to say. It's like, that's pretty, yeah. and everybody's like, I don't believe in the zodiac, but it's true sometimes.
Yeah.
It's true sometimes.
I am hard-headed. I'm a little bit stubborn.
So what do you
but
think it is, though? I mean, because you're a woman and probably men want to tell you what to do. I'm going to be stereotypical here.
Mm-hmm.
They probably just want to do this, do that, have my kids, make my food.
I am very old-fashioned. I still believe that you take care of your husband. With my ex, we just, I do everything,
Yeah.
I felt like my mom and dad, they were married my whole entire life. They were 35 years, and my mom still cooks dinner for my dad and still sets the table for him and washes the clothes.
So you like that stuff?
I do. I don't like the cleaning part, but I like catering.
That's good.
So it's funny because you would see you in the gym, and if I'm thinking, like a guy was like, I'm gonna approach this girl and like she looks a little tough, right? Like, she looks tough. I don't know. Should I be intimidated? Like I wouldn't peg you as someone who would be, traditional. As
right.
So it's funny.
That's
it's
a good contrast. Yeah.
Contrast,
Yeah, definitely. I mean, for me, I was raised in a full gospel church. My father was a preacher, so it was God and family.
The preacher's daughter.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I'll tell you about that one day.
That's a whole different spin to
what
it.
we kind of plan to do throughout is kind of follow you along this path of getting training and going through the motions of getting to where you're trying to reach your goal, and hopefully we can kind of see how you progress. And so we're happy to have you here on the show, and we look forward to having you on the show more often.
Yes, absolutely.
And thank you, Jessica Perales, and let us know how we can find you.
Thank you. You can hit me up on Twitter or Facebook anytime.
Mm-hmm.
And message me, email me, whatever you guys want to do.
Okay. And then